Hello everyone, welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3 5th edition. Last time we escaped with our friend Halsin here and took out Minthara and some of her goons, and now we have 2 leaders remaining to take out. And I think to start with we're going to go after the guy at the back. If we swing around here with our invisible imp, we can do a little bit of scouting. We've got a couple of dudes here on the bridge with the spiders down below. And then back here, we have a whole host of goblins, Draw Ragslin, and a couple of novices as well. But while we're invisible, one of the first things I would like to do is come over to here and take out this war drum. Because by taking this out, it means hopefully they will have fewer allies and fewer supplies. And we'll just sneak away. Are there any other war drums around that we want to get rid of? This is an excellent question. I don't think so, at least not in this proximity. I think we took out one there previously, so that's fine. Now, if we get up into the rafters, with the world's slowest climbing animation, what I would love to know is if there was any way to hit these with a melee attack, but apparently not. We would need some kind of ranged attack to hit these wooden hinges on these chandeliers. Even though we can fly, we unfortunately cannot fly parallel to something that is in the air, and we don't have a ranged attack, so that's not something that we can deal with. So is there anywhere else we would like the party to be before starting this fight? If we can get up that ladder, we can come across here, hop over that, and we can have the high ground, but to do that we have to get past these 2 goblins here, which might not be the easiest task. There's... I thought that post was a goblin then. It isn't. It's nice being able to fly, because then you don't take full damage ever. Oh, there's more over here as well. Okay. Well then, let's start by attacking these novices over here, because there's a chance that we can kill them outright with our sting. And that will be one less foe to have to deal with. Did he not die? Well, it's the imp versus everybody else at the moment. I'm sure this won't last very long. I think he is technically dead. We've certainly interrupted their party. But right now, obviously, the rest of the party isn't involved or caring. Okay, once we're asleep, that's a big problem. We are just going to get attacked with crits, melee attacks, because an unconscious creature being attacked from within 5 feet with a melee attack is always a crit. And, you know, they've just summoned in a warg for good measure. Now the question is, with all of these boons and buffs and attacks and spells, after this imp dies, are they just going to go back to their quiet little lives? Looks like this guy is dead. His corpse just didn't hit the floor correctly. Everybody else heals up to their standard, and they carry on with their events. So,
never a dull moment.
Let's get a fresh imp. And then let's see if we can't deal with those guys out on the bridge first. Get everyone sneaking. Obviously, why sneak when we can be invisible? You are already invisible, which is great. Part of the problem with the control of these guys is, whilst one is invisible, if you try and collect the other to go out and do things with them, sometimes the first one will go back to hang out with the party rather than joining on their little mini mission. But if we could get both of these invisible guys to attack one of these goblins... Alright, we're in initiative again. It looks like we've pulled everyone at the back into this initiative. So let's get our party involved. That seems to be where this is going. We're not going to be able to sneak up into the rafters by the looks of things.
Let's get it done.
Big miss there. Halcyon went with Wyll, apparently. They are bound together in movement. There's no one down that side coming up yet, which is good. I don't want all of that stuff pulled into this fight if it can be helped. And we missed there as well. Back to the Conjured Imp. This guy is still injured and surprised. So there's a chance we can just get them out of this fight immediately. Good, that's one fewer of their number. Especially when there's so many in this fight already. Probably should have moved back away from the hole in the fence. Where are you going? Oh, ladders. Everyone loves a ladder. Right, they've created a warg again. Ragslin making good pace around to the bridge. What we want really is as many of them on that bridge as possible at once. Would be ideal. Also, if that grease stays there and they fall on their own grease, I'll be very happy. Must also remember, Halcyon is not yet in the initiative or the fight. We can bring him in whenever we want. But for now, good hit against them. This guy is technically dead. This guy is dashing, which is good, because if they're dashing, that's their action. It means they're not attacking. Goodbye, imp friend. Someone back there clearly has Eldritch Blast as well. Alright, the two on the bridge are dealt with. Let's take a tiny bit of cover here. Here's Ragslin. Let's see where he ends up after his dash, because this is going to be important. Where is he going? I guess he's avoiding this grease, perhaps? More issues with ladders over here. Wherever they end up, they're going to be a pain in the bum to hit. Alright, we've got Grace. Now, Grace, in her inventory, has Void Bulbs, which we have had since the beginning, saved from the ship, the Nautiloid ship. And what we want to do is throw that in just such a location that we can try and pull Ragslin down into the pit. So just there might do it. Did he fall? Yes, he did. So the spiders are now going to try and eat him. That is a massive boon for us. We'll take some more cover again. Wait for more of these guys to populate in front of us. They don't care so much about the grease. Our Quasit has been pushed down into the spider fight. That's less fun for us. But hey, if they want to be a target for magic missiles for the enemy, that's fine by me. Oh, hey buddy. We're not having a great time down here, are we? Right, we cannot climb the webs. We cannot fly. And I don't really want to fight the spiders. So, oh, we have no movement speed. So let's just go invisible. That's a good plan. Back up top. This guy is dashing again. So we can't see any of the terrain up there. There we go. They fell on the grease. That is wonderful news. Spiders have made Draw Ragslin blind. Is this warg not in the initiative? It seems they're not. They got summoned at a point during the fight where there's just no fight for them to be had, apparently. Which is amusing. Right, let's go after these guys on the bridge. Why not take out the weak one while we can? Ah, oh, come on. 1 HP left. Should have hexed. That's what I should have done. Right, well, we'll reapply Hex to the warrior. Because if we're going to hit the guy with 1 HP, we're going to do at least 1 damage to them. So Hex is redundant. Lady in the rafters. Possibly the one that summoned the creature. Still just dashing around. And dashing back down the ladder, because we all love ladders so much. There's probably some strategy where you can just destroy the ladders, because ladders do have hit points, I believe, where you get up in the rafters and everything else doesn't. But for now, let's reapply Hex on the warrior Hulk as well. See if we can take them out. Oh, massive hit. That's what the benefit of the Hex will do for you. And again, we'll take some cover, wait for them to come to us. Of course, we do not have any short rests left in us, so whatever HP and potions we have now is all we have until we can find a long rest. And this definitely isn't the last fight ahead of us. We can dash. So we'll dash around towards what's his face. We'll start fighting him next turn, perhaps. If the spiders don't do it all first. Right, he is action surging. Going off to fight the spiders. Oh, that's a big hit. I'm real glad that was on the spider and not us. That spider actually only has 1 HP left. Right, back to Wyll. We've got Novice now with slightly more hit points because of the aid they received. I'll try and take them out just so that there's one less in the order. Very nice. We'll slip back into our tiny corner. Then this is the one that was loving going up and down the ladders previously. Again, I think they're in control of this warg who is not in the initiative, which is hilarious. The worst case scenario for us right now is all of these guys get pulled into this initiative. That's what we really want to avoid. So, Devout here, we can reapply Hex. Stop me if you've heard this one before. Reapply Hex, hit them with an Eldritch Blast. And that was not enough to kill them, but pretty close. We'll take cover again. Halsin's still not really in this fight yet. We're waiting for them to get to us, but Halsin as a bear does not have any ranged attacks, so just leaving him as he is right now. Even in his human form, does not have any particular ranged abilities. You're going to try and get through the grease as well? Oh, loving this self-imposed grease. We'll just end turn with the Quasit, not doing anything down there. Watch this spider, go after him. Damn, he's wrecking. Right, and back to Wyll. Do we have any targets up here? We do. We have plenty of ones that have fallen over. There's a good amount of damage. 1 HP left is a little bit bitter, but I'll deal with it. We could go for like an AoE shatter or something, but I'm just going to save the spell slot. We don't need it right now. Then back to Grace. And we're just going to try and hit... Can't remember which one we hexed, which is a slight problem. But these two are both going next, so let's just go after the one with more HP. Critical miss. Lush. So these two are going to get up, try and cross the grease. Or spend their whole turn just getting up, apparently. We do not have enough distance to close the gap for that yet. Spider, please do your thing. These spiders are not attacking, and I don't know why. Maybe they just respect Draw Ragslin too much, and they won't attack him, but they will attack goblins and the like. Not sure how that's going to work out. There is another one out of the order for us. Should worry about this one because they're closest to all of these folks. And if they find a war drum somewhere that we've missed, that could be a problem. Alright, let's come at here. Bonus act... Oh, we don't have our hex available because it's probably assigned to... one of those folk. With a really good roll, we could kill them. And I'm actually going to turn off my repelling blast because I don't want to send them back through the door. Not enough damage to kill them, unfortunately. Looks like the grease has abated. Ow! Jesus! That is a rough guiding bolt. We finally can try and scratch this guy. Good hit, good hit. Hey, they finally went after him. And he's having a bad time down there now. really, really need to heal Grace now. Wyll is up first. In fact, let's take this moment. We've had enough rounds of doing nothing. We're not going to get past this stealth check, obviously. But let's just get him in the order. They can at least try and attack him over everybody else, if nothing else. Reapply Hex to the one we can see best. Eldritch Blast them. Excellent. That means that when Grace's turn comes around, her Eldritch Blast, her Hex will be available for that one that just shot us, if we don't die first. We are down. That's a bad time. We're just going to roll death saves now. So, back over here. This guy has 1 HP left, so we might be able to do this. No, we miss. Spider misses as well. That spider is out of the running. Quasit also out of the running. Alright, things got real bad real fast. We do not have any healing spells, so we're just going to have to stabilize Grace for 1 HP as soon as possible, which is going to be right now. Help Grace. And where she's exactly stood right now, she is not currently on fire, which is fine. However, okay, I thought they might have something to say about it, but not so much. With 5 HP, even if we roll a 1 on a D10 from Eldritch Blast, excuse me. If we roll a 1 on a D10 with Eldritch Blast, it means that the +4 Charisma modifier we have will definitely kill Sharp Eye Rue. Or we could just miss. Don't know what this guy's plan is now that he doesn't have anything to hit. We cannot close this gap, unfortunately. And this guy is still just hanging out behind here. Oh, you can shoot through the door. Or there's a gap in the geometry of the door that can be shot through. That's great to know. Well, we'll start here. Good. So does that mean we can see through the crack in this door? Is that why they're so obsessed with it? I'm not sure. We have a full action. In which case, we might as well pop that down there. Then it is just this guy behind here. Grace has a bonus action. That's going to be healing. Please and thank you. Yeah, we can just slam through a door. That'll be fine. Now they're running. We can't hex a door, unfortunately. But between the two of us, I think we'll be able to do this. Alright, that's done. Where did you come from? Alright, well, sucks to be them. Dude, this bear can't hit anything, can they? And now we're all blind, which is great. Well, if they're blind, they shouldn't be able to take an opportunity attack against us. That works out. Reapply Hex over here. And maybe we can get them to stop concentrating on that spell. Of course not.
Can't stay idle.
Grace, play the same trick twice. Good grief. Oh no. No, we're going to be okay. She has 1 hit point, and the spiders are already dead. Okay. Okay, that's real bad. We need to get down there, and we need to do it fast. Do we try and kill the stuff that's up here first? She does have 1 death save success. Of course. They're going after the bear. Bear hits back. Thank goodness. Bear can jump, but cannot help. Wyll's concentration is broken. They're going up to what would have been a war drum, but is not there since our imp took it out. That is another saving throw success. If they have a third one, they will just become stable, which is perfect. Of course. Can we multi-attack you up there? Technically, we can climb a ladder as a bear. That's good enough for me. Okay. Turn-based mode, please. Turn-based mode, please. I would just like Wyll to have the best shot at getting down there and helping before more death saves are rolled, because there's a chance we just roll 3 successive failed death saves, and that is a problem. Now, it looks like our only real option to get down there is to jump or go through the main gates. We don't have enough movement speed to jump currently. Bear just come down the ladder. Adorable. We cannot cancel his bear form. That is not an option we get. Death saves, death saves. Okay, Grace is stable, I think. The dial is reset. Shielded, Levitas love, basking love down. You are unconscious and must gain... Okay. I thought she had 3 successful saves. Not sure what's happening. We're going to do a really risky jump. Let's take a healing potion first. No, because jump is a bonus action, you stupid game. Are you still rolling death saves? Even after 3 successful saves? No, you are stable but not dead, right? Okay, they're just downed, but they're not rolling death saves anymore, so we can take a moment to breathe. Okay, well, what are our options? Whatever those options are, I think we're going to have to explore them next time. Thank you ever so much for watching. This is not how I expected this fight to go, but we're not dead yet. If you're enjoying the series, please do consider subscribing or hitting that like button. If you have any questions or comments, you can put them down below. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.